Maybe you can see that the beast is consuming some newspapers at the moment. But anyway, we're going to step inside the downstairs of Thomas Hawkling Hall. Crank up your imaginations. I'll tell you what I imagine can be here. The left side it will be for animals. My grandfather, my grandpap, he had built this and had hog pens built in here. But he failed at that. The ceiling was too high with the concrete floor. He just could not keep those hogs warm, and he had a lot of loss because of it. But and I took the wood and converted it into workbenches, but I didn't do it well. I've taken them out now. That shaft up there goes above the lathe, which I'll show you upstairs. The pallets, I'm going to make a floor and even a sort of a wall, removable, so that cattle can be warm. If I have my 6 cows in here, together with the 2 donkeys that are here now, it will keep this warm. That's my collection of shafts, and there are bearing hangers, there's clutches, there's couplings, and that line shaft will come in through that wall. It will extend through this building and out the other side, and as I said before, it'll power things upstairs mostly. All right, so that side, cows, and I need to do some. It's not all going to be open. And donkeys. I need to reset the posts. There weren't enough posts in here, and I've moved them, I've reset them, but I've got to do it again because I also need to brace them in case a cow would bang up against one of them, knock it out. That's why these are there. All right, now this side. Well, this is going to be the mechanic shop. We're repairing 2 vices right now. This will be a bending table. A lot of this stuff, you know, I have it as batch bug, building a cheap but good videos. Over there will be welding and sandblasting. This goes into the mill. I just haven't got around to putting new feet on it. That table will serve to cut glass, to cut screen, to cut plexiglass, and to do sheet metal work. It was a ping pong table. I still could be a ping pong table, but I made it strong. Let's see, what next? This was near to where I taught. The first year that I taught Frank School, the blackboard was right over there. I've moved it over. I'll use it again sometime, maybe just for fun. Just about in here is going to be my shop. I'm a builder, and my circular saw, my table saw, I don't know about that radial arm saw, but I'll have a radial arm saw, and I like to work on sawhorses, and I like to work here right in the middle of things where I can sweep things up. Let's see, what more to tell you. Here will be what do you call it, electrolysis vats, and maybe even also some washing of things. Now this fireplace, I need to work on it. It smoked so badly. That was not a fire that got out of control, but that was smoke. I didn't have the top on it. I just rigged something up last winter quickly. But this fall I'll finish it. Maybe even make it white. I think of it as Shelob the Gray, because it looks a little like a spider with its legs. There's a fire. An old stove there. Back here's a water heater, coal-fired water heater. Big, monstrous big fireplace. Here's a cook stove. Back there's another water heater. And right in through that wall, I'll break through that wall to build a bake oven for bread. And now this area I call Shirley's Keller. Shirley, my German friend, Thomas's wife. There's the donkeys. They're going to sing a song soon. She worked as a Kellnerin. That is a woman that works in a Keller is a cellar. It's a, oh, how to explain it? It's a little bit like a bar, but it's different. Anyway, it'll be for making. It'll be a kitchen, really. complete with cook stove and open fire cooking and more. This will be really fun to do. It's going to be one of the places I'll need to build a vault. Here I have the materials, a lot of the material ready for that vault. Oh, let's see. I think actually that's most of what's going to be in here. But I guess one thing I should certainly say is in here, I'm going to be doing what is basically unheard of in the United States, and that is making a space for animals and humans to live together in, as they do in Germany. It's one of the reasons I went to Germany. I wanted to see that. That table, if it were cleared off, it could be a bed. Someone could sleep here. And it will be warm, and the shelter will be shared by humans and beasts alike. I'm probably forgetting something critical to... Oh, I know something. Here is, in the ceiling is a winch, and this will be the butcher shop. That's one of the things about animals. If you have animals, they get old, and eventually you do have to butcher them. And so that will be here. And I think that's probably enough for down here. The donkeys are singing their song. They always sing about oats. They're not happy to just have hay. They want to have oats. And they'd like me to put it right in there. So I'll do that for them. All right, to be continued, but probably not today. It's raining. I wanted to tell you that. And hopefully within the next couple days, before I'm done with this prospectus, you may see the water wheel turning out there. The first of the water wheels we built. I have water coming again in the business. So that's still another thing I can think of to tell you. This is a line shaft. This is our first line shaft. It's waiting to be assembled out there. It's kind of an experiment. We'll see how that goes. All right, I think that probably is enough for now. Bye. Maybe I will show you one other thing. This chimney that the beast has, that's one of those cases where I learned as I built it. It had one block that fell off up there. That block is laying down there. I'll set it up there. There's no mortar in it. Well, there's none. There doesn't need to be any. And I learned, I've actually built that chimney inside out, you might say. The inside is smooth and it's large. And don't worry about my burning newspapers. Recycling here is just not what it should be, not yet. Anyway, I wanted you to see that because over there I will be building another chimney, and I'm going to build it the same way, and this time I will take time and I'll do it right. But once again, it's going to be with that principle. The inside smooth, the outside, how to explain it, buttressed. All right, now I guess I will maybe stop for now.